Welcome to Grammar Hacks, the podcast that untangles the trickiest parts of English so you can speak with confidence. I'm Adam.
And I'm Sarah. We're so glad you're with us.
Sarah, I have a question for you. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think if I had a superpower, I would want to fly. No more traffic for me. What about you?
See, I'm more practical. If I had a superpower, I would choose the ability to instantly know where I left my keys.
That's not a superpower. That's just a dream come true. But those if sentences we just used are exactly what we're talking about today. They're called conditionals, and they are the secret to talking about everything from facts to dreams to regrets.
They sound complicated, but they're really not. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear roadmap to the 4 main types of conditionals. You'll know how to talk about what's real, what's possible, and what you wish had happened differently.
So if you stick with us, you'll be a conditionals expert. Let's get started.
All right, let's break it down. Conditional sentences are all about cause and effect. They have 2 parts: the if clause, the condition, and the main clause, the result.
The easiest way to think about them is like a set of tools. Each conditional is a different tool for a different situation. Today, we're giving you 4 essential tools for your grammar toolbox.
Let's start with the most straightforward one, the zero conditional. This is your tool for talking about things that are always true. Think scientific facts, general truths, and habits.
The structure is super simple. If plus present simple, present simple. For example, if you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. It's a fact. It always happens.
Or a personal habit. If I drink coffee after 3 p.m., I don't sleep well at night. It's a general truth for me. You can often replace if with when in these sentences, and the meaning stays the same.
Okay, let's practice that. Repeat after me. If it rains, the grass gets wet.
Perfect. That's the zero conditional, the tool for facts.
Next up is the first conditional. This is your tool for talking about real possibilities in the future. These are things that could easily happen.
The structure for this one is if plus present simple, will plus base verb. For example, if I finish work early today, I'll go for a walk. It's a real possibility.
Let's tell a little story with it. If my team wins the game tonight, I'll be so happy. If I'm happy, I'll probably celebrate with some ice cream.
A delicious and very possible future. Notice that we never use will in the if part of the sentence. That's a common mistake. It's always if I finish, not if I will finish.
Great tip. Okay, let's practice the first conditional. Repeat after me. If you study, you will pass the exam.
Excellent. That's the first conditional, the tool for real possibilities.
Now we're moving into the land of imagination with the second conditional. This is your dreamer tool. You use it for hypothetical or unlikely situations in the present or future.
This is the one we used in our intro. The structure is if plus past simple, would, plus base verb. For example, if I won the lottery, I would travel the world. I probably won't win, so it's a dream.
And this is where we get the famous phrase, if I were you. Even though I is singular, we use were to show that it's an impossible, hypothetical situation. For example, if I were you, I would take the job.
It's the perfect tool for giving advice. Let's practice that one. Repeat after me. If I had more time, I would learn to play the guitar.
Beautiful. That's the second conditional, the tool for dreams and unlikely situations.
Our final tool is the third conditional. I like to call this the time machine tool. It's for looking back at the past and imagining a different outcome. It's the grammar of regret or relief.
The structure is a bit longer, but it's consistent. If plus past perfect would have plus past participle. For example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. This means I didn't study hard and I didn't pass the exam. I'm imagining a different past.
Or a story of relief. If we hadn't left early, we would have missed our flight. Luckily, we did leave early and we didn't miss it.
It's all about imagining a past that didn't happen. Let's practice the third conditional. Repeat after me. If I had known you were coming, I would have baked a cake.
Fantastic. That's the third conditional, your grammar time machine.
And there you have it. 4 conditional tools for 4 different jobs. Let's do a quick recap.
Zero conditional is for facts. If you heat ice, it melts. First conditional is for real future possibilities. If it rains, I will take an umbrella. Second conditional is for dreams and hypotheticals. If I were a millionaire, I would buy a castle. Third conditional is for imagining a different past. If I had known, I would have come.
Our challenge for you this week is to try using one of each. Think of a fact, a real possibility, a dream, and a past regret. Try to make a sentence for each one. It's the best way to make these tools your own.
That's all for episode 15 of Grammar Hacks. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to our podcast so you don't miss our next grammar deep dive.
And we'd love it if you left us a review. It helps other grammar learners find the show.